The blessing and curse of unpaid creativity is driving me a little insane. I started taking a moment in the mornings to color while drinking my coffee and sitting outside before starting work. It's a truly beautiful start to my day, and I am so grateful that I have the ability to do this. It brings me peace, allows for moments of calm, and honestly, I find it extremely meditative. But I've been running into a problem. When starting my mornings like this, I've been falling into the chewiest flow state, and then I find it nearly impossible to tear myself away and shift gears. When reflecting on it, it almost feels painful to stop. Internally, I want to tell myself to chase what lights me up, follow the flow, treat it as a signpost or a guiding light, but it's not lucrative, not right now. I make no money sitting outside and coloring on my deck. It fills my cup creatively, and that is truly invaluable, but it does not fill my bank account, and that is a necessity at this stage in my life. So how to find balance? Setting a timer and promising myself I'll stop after X amount of time hasn't worked yet. So do I stop with the creative mornings altogether and push them to creative evenings after I've been responsible and done everything else I need to do? Do I treat it as a reward instead of a right? Or do I try and make my creativity lucrative and risk losing the emotional and mental payoff that often happens when financially tying your passions to your livelihood? And what if I die tomorrow? Will I feel like I wasted my life chasing what spikes my dopamine instead of reaching my full potential? Or would I be sad that I spent the day being responsible instead of following my creativity? All of this is exacerbated by the fact that just a few years ago, I wouldn't have even considered myself to be a creative person. Practicality, efficiency, and inbox zero were the pillars supporting how I moved through life. And that version of me, that woman, we are still acquainted. At times, she even takes the wheel for a while. But her life is one never-ending to-do list. Yes, she's responsible, but is she full? And then there's the person talking to you now. All I want to do is create. At first, it scratched an itch, acted as catnip, but now it's evolved into something akin to addiction. So again, how do we find balance? I'm not sure I'll ever have the answer, but I do consider it a win that I even have the opportunity to wrestle with this, that the once pragmatic self has met the artist within, and that I now get to go through the human experience feeling into both sides. Maybe the point isn't to find the answer or fix the tension of balance at all, but simply to learn to live within the juxtaposition.